Hello guys, my name is Kiminekyt and welcome to this new video, and today we are going to be watching the Romain Demas playing in his AMX M449, aka the Liberté. The Liberté is actually one of the original 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, tanks which Wargaming added to this game, how long is it ago? About 2 or 3 years ago at this point, which were considered to be incredibly broken tier 8 premium tanks. They are also arguably the tanks which started this whole wargaming greedy kind of a thing, where everybody was just cursing about every single newly added tank to the game, because every single newly added tank to the game was actually brutally broken. But in my opinion, the Liberté can only barely hold the title of being one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, due to a really simple reason, and that is, well, I'll explain to you a bit differently. This tank has really good gun. It is average all around, but it has ridiculously good penetration, which pretty much makes you not even need any premium rounds ever at all. Seriously, it has 232 penetration, which is capable of penetrating almost everything at this tier, even like the upper whole armor of like Tiger 2, of like Ferdinand, of like everything. Seriously, this tank is pretty much firing its premium rounds on its standard rounds. It doesn't ever need any premium rounds at all. So its gun already is pretty damn broken. Then it has mobility, which is slightly bit above average, but it is so trivial increase in comparison to your average tier 8 heavy tank that, you know, I'm not even gonna be considering it a serious advantage over the other tanks. However, the main reason why this tank is considered to be so ridiculously broken is its armor. Everywhere you shoot this tank frontally, it has at least 230 armor. Even the lower plate, if you try to shoot at it, you're gonna have to use your premium rounds, or just play another Liberté and hope for that 50% chance that you are gonna be able to actually shoot over here. However, there is one reason why I do not really think that this tank is all that powerful, and that is the thing that I'm kinda looking at right now, but you cannot see it, and that is its cupola. This cupola is absolutely huge. It's a huge target that is ridiculously easy to hit. Even if you wiggle your turret around with this tank, the enemy will still be able to hit, be able to hit it rather easily. And it also has like 150 armor, if not less than that. So almost everything can penetrate it. Sometimes even penetrate it with a high explosive, but I do have a feeling like there's a bit of a far stretch. Still, the cupola of this tank is a ridiculously easy target to hit, which is the sole reason why I do have a feeling like it is not all that broken. Well, I'm talking about how this tank is not all that broken, but when we look at the enemy team and how it just managed to bounce 1,500 shells on the Romain Demas's armor, yeah, I'm kinda shitting into my own mouth right now. Still though, I was kinda interrupted over there with the first enemy actually being able to penetrate the Romain Demas's frontal armor. I do have a feeling like he didn't even hit the cupola. Give me a second. Nope, he didn't even hit the cupola. He hit over here, which is kinda surprising because at this angle that is about 250 millimeters of armor. So, yeah, he was shooting premium rounds. Obviously, the Progetto 46 realized that, you know, when you are shooting the frontal armor of this tank, you're obviously not going to penetrate it. Hooray! Such an incredibly difficult thing to understand. So we started using premium rounds. Cheap fucking bastard. Well, it is not really cheap, it's gonna be quite expensive. So the Romain Demas was so far capable of blocking almost 3,000... Whoa, that, by the way, that thing actually looked kinda surprising. Still though, here we go. Romain Demas was finally capable of securing himself the second kill of this game on the enemy Liberté, which means the enemies actually are down 1 horse rider of the apocalypse. What the fuck am I even saying right now? I just said that this tank is not one of them. I should point out one thing, it is the sheer amount of Scorpion Gs in these games. Like 3 on each team, that is actually pretty incredible. Also, we will look on the map right now, we can see that the enemy team is absolutely steamrolling over your eastern flank. And you're currently trying to ping your medium tanks over here to go back to the base, especially the Progetto 46. Seriously, that guy should probably go back and defend his base, because, yeah, the other one, if I'm correct, is the Super Pershing, which I don't have a feeling is gonna be able to retreat all that quickly. Seriously, this thing is super freaking slow. And there we go, we decided to snap a shot at the enemy Scorpion G, but the pretty mediocre-ish accuracy on the move of this tank didn't allow you to actually hit it. There we go, another snapshot into Projectile 46. You were actually capable of hitting this one and even penetrating it, dealing a decent chunk of its health. Now it is one shot for you. The enemy Scorpion G is finally dead, while the enemy team actually destroyed every single tank in your base, which means that they are gonna start capping soon enough. There's the enemy Projectile, and it's no longer alive. And you decide to move up because it seems like your team is not gonna be trying to go back to base, so we gotta rush this shit. There we go, the Patriot is down. Was it a Patriot? Yeah, that was a Patriot. And you're gonna be pretty much dueling with the Tiger 2. By the way, I do have a feeling like this thing is kinda what the Tiger 2 had to originally be in this game. Seriously, the Tiger 2, like, it is not necessarily a straight up terrible tank, but it is weak. It is actually, in my opinion, it is probably one of the weakest tier 8 tanks. It is kind of universally known to be actually weaker than it should have been. And I do have a feeling like this tank is exactly what it should have looked like. Like this monstrosity of a tank with super strong frontal armor and like really high damage. And decent mobility on top of it. Like, if it comes to mobility, I do have a feeling like that should have been like the only disadvantage of the Tiger 2. Yeah. I also do have a feeling like the enemy Tiger 2 was actually a bot, judging by his movements. He didn't even attempt to repair himself. Still though, every single one of your allies is dead at this point, and it's gonna be 1 versus 3. You are only at 525 hit points, which is about 35% of your hit points. Oh, there are 3 enemy tanks rushing at you right now. There we go, the defender is down. The I-6 for some reason is not pushing. The T-44 is trying to go around you, put a couple of shells into you. There we go, it managed to penetrate you once. You shot it once. There we go, it's down to 700 health. The I-6 actually managed to climb over the hill. Good job, little guy. Oh my god, the T-44 actually didn't manage to detract you. That caused the I-6 to get killed. There we go, you're turning your turret around. The T-44 is most definitely dead. There we go, a little ram to the side of him. 1 shot into him. He's more or less 1 shot away from death if you will manage to high roll the upcoming shell. Oh, come on, will it be a high roll? And it will be a high roll, securing you the 10th kill of the game and a victory with it. G freaking G. And in the postgame stats, we may see how much of a truly amazing game this was, as the Romain Demas was actually capable of getting himself over 7,000 damage dealt and over 2,000 experience. Absolutely amazing result just from this. Look at this. I know this thing is a bit above the average, but yeah, I don't really have a feeling that it is as strong as this thing that they had on their team. Still, good job on this. These are some pretty damn solid stats. You were also capable of blocking over 6,500 damage, which is absolutely amazing, and you were capable of getting over 100,000 credits, which is pretty damn impressive. Actually, on the other hand, you weren't really spamming all that many premium rounds, so it makes sense that you actually made a shit ton of money. You were also able to penetrate 29 out of 30 shells, which only proves to you how ridiculously good is the penetration of this thing. Still though, this is gonna be the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed, and I hope that I'll see you next time. But before that, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share this video. Also, don't forget to send me some of your replays. This has been kiminekyt, and I'm out. Bye.